Custom rounds allow you to build a course using AttackSense targets with full control over the way targets activate and interact with each other. You can control objectives to follow the shooter along the course and can interact with sensors to detect shooter position, as well as play audible cues to guide the shooter to their next position, stance and weapon type. You can also add in random elements to create variation each time a shooter runs the course. Custom rounds provide maximum versatility for match courses of fire or for specific training programs. Once you have created a custom round, it can be easily accessed from the round selector, and rounds can be named for better organisation. Custom rounds are organised into sectors. Each sector is a collection of targets which must all be hit to complete the sector. Sectors can either be activated at the start of the round or after a previous sector has completed, and can optionally be triggered from the input of a trigger module channel or trigger button, allowing sectors to be activated by the movement and position of a shooter. Creating a custom round is easy. To begin, open the main sidebar and select Custom Rounds. From the list of existing custom rounds, press the Create Round button. First, give the custom round a name so it can be located and selected from the Round Selector menu. Next, select a difficulty and press the Customize button. The difficulty is copied into each sector when it's created, so choose the default reveal time for targets in each sector. You can also set the overall time limit for completing the course and any delay you want at the start of the round before the first sector begins. Here we are setting each sector to allow 60 seconds to shoot all targets in the sector and enabling double tap for hitting each target. When ready, press the back arrow to complete setting up the default difficulty. The scoring mode for the rounds can either be based on the reaction time to hit each target or be based on the total time to complete the round. This is then combined with the number of targets hit in the round to determine the shooter's score. To start adding in targets, press the Add Sector button and a new sector is created. Add targets by pressing the Select button and all targets will light up red. Tap each target to add it into the sector. The target will turn green and the sector will show the number of targets added. Keep tapping targets to add them into the sector, then press Finish. The Reveal Mode option allows you to set the way targets appear within the sector. In Order makes the targets light up in the sequence you added them into the sector. Targets light up one at a time, and the next target is revealed after the previous target is shot. All in Random lights the targets one at a time in a random order. Any one will only light up one target in the sector randomly from the targets selected. Anyone plus Good Guys lights up only one target, with the other targets being no-shoot targets. Altogether, lights up every target selected as soon as the sector begins. From Round Start, lights up all targets, but from the start of the round instead of after the previous sector completes. This is useful for courses of fire where you want all targets to light up at the start of the round, but organised into sectors for better visibility. For more options, press the Edit button. Here you can set the relative points value for hitting each target and can set targets to become no-shoot targets or random shoot targets. If any random targets are enabled, you can set the number of no-shoot targets to randomize. When you have finished setting up the first sector, press the Add Sector button again to create a new sector. The Reveal mode is copied from the previous sector automatically. You can then add targets into the new sector in the same way with the Select button. You can reuse any target used in a previous sector in a different sector, allowing more objectives in a custom round than there are targets. Keep adding sectors as needed for your course. For more control in a sector, press the Triggers button. Here you can play audible prompts to guide the shooter either with a position, stance or weapon choice. You can add your own audio cues if needed from the main app settings menu. Using AttackSense wireless trigger buttons or the multi-channel trigger module, you can set a sector to begin on a sensor input, or with the trigger module you can pulse an output to control sirens, flashes or smoke for added immersion. Sectors can be reordered if needed by pressing on them and sliding up or down. When you've finished setting up sectors, you can test the round directly from the custom round editor screen by pressing the Start Test button, or save the round to begin using it. When you want to run a custom round, on the home screen press on the round type, and in the round selector press on the Custom Rounds tab to select the round to shoot. The home screen changes to a sector by sector view, allowing the range officer to see precisely which sector is in play and which targets still need to be shot. This is especially useful in room clearance operations where shooter can become lost, allowing the range officer to guide the shooter if needed. We hope you found this video useful, and now you're ready to start creating immersive courses for competitions and training programs. If you need any further help, please don't hesitate to contact us at www.attacksense.com.